Lightbusters started about 23 years ago. I'm a lifelong resident of the city of Detroit and moved into this neighborhood about 25 years ago. And there was an abandoned home in the neighborhood that turned into a crack house, and we couldn't get rid of it. One Saturday morning, we got up early with a couple neighbors, boarded up the home. When the drug dealers came back that evening, they couldn't get in and they left, and that's how the organization was founded.
Used to know this city.
One of the reasons I really like teaching young folks how to work with their hands is because a lot of times I feel like young folks in this very media-saturated world really only see the world with their eyes.
I used to roam.
I studied product design at College for Creative Studies. What we study is usually based on designing shiny, fast, pretty-looking things. So a humanitarian group came in and said, well, we'd like you to design to fill a need and try to think of using other materials.
I used to know these roads.
Detroit is in a really unique situation for having so much available land. And it's one thing to have a community garden on it, but for a number of Detroiters to start a unique business, growing niche crops or doing things that give people access to clean and healthy food.
Now we have over 10,000 volunteers that work with the organization. We work Monday through Saturday, pretty much 9 to 5, doing demolition, renovation, and cleanup projects.
One of the most beautiful parts of teaching young folks how to work on bikes and watching young folks learn how to work on bikes is watching them learn together.
I've hired homeless women from shelters in the community, mostly from CAST Community Social Services. We're not just going to be selling, just making coats for the homeless. I want to make a sustainable nonprofit, designing around the idea of pride.
We obviously share the greens with a lot of people, and it's just part of being a good neighbor, but also helping people out.
We are moving, we stop talking, we stop growing.
It's really all about bringing resources together and putting the fuel, if you will, underneath people's dreams.
Young folks get a better sense of what it is that they're truly grasping on their day-to-day life just by working with their hands.
We've got 50 that we're actually going to give out to artists and designers in the communities of Detroit, New York, and LA, and have them modify it to raise awareness about the homelessness issue across the U.S.
By farming and creating a small business model that we can sustain ourselves economically and have more healthy food available, we're able to set an example of how a local economy can grow.
As long as we continue to work together and focus, we can make Detroit be the kind of place that we can all be proud of again.
Let's start moving, let's start growing.